Considering starting a new project or significantly expanding upon an existing initiative? Identifying the local assets available to help address these issues is a critically important first step. Thinking through these at the beginning of the process may help launching an initiative be much easier. This can also help to identify projects that have the most support versus those where extra efforts will be needed to gain the needed resources. All in all, having a good understanding of the breadth of assets can be a valuable way to determine which opportunities could be pursued more quickly versus those which may take more time as you develop a stronger base of support and assets. One framework that can be useful in this process is the Community Capitals Framework. The Community Capitals Framework helps to uncover an even wider array of assets that may be available in the community by focusing attention on 7 specific types of capitals or assets that may be invested in the community. We know that strong and resilient communities are ones that have worked to build these 7 community capitals. So we'll walk through them one by one. Financial capital is one of the first types of capital that we consider. Financial capital refers to those resources that are available to be invested in both local projects and initiatives. They include efforts that exist to build wealth for individuals as well as for groups. Foundations, grants, loan programs, financial institutions, and banks are all examples of financial capital. Political capital refers to the ability to influence rules, regulations, and policies through access to individuals and groups that have power to influence decision-making. It also considers participation in events open to citizens that help shape those decisions. Access to elected and appointed officials, ways for citizens to have a voice on local issues, political organizations, and voting are examples of political assets or political capital. Social capital refers to the connections among people and organizations that help make things happen and that build trust and cooperation. These include connections both within the community as well as connections outside of the community. Community coalitions, civic and social groups and clubs, community engagement activities, and events and activities that build trust among different groups are examples of this. The built capital refers to facilities and infrastructure, as well as the related services that have been built to support a community, such as buildings, utilities, internet, telecommunications, roads and bridges, hospitals, schools, and housing. Human capital refers to the skills and abilities that individuals have that allow them to earn a living and to contribute to their communities, their families, and their own self-improvement. It includes education, training, and skill-building activities. Specific examples of human capital include formal education institutions, workforce training programs, leadership programs, informal education such as that which is offered through cooperative extension, clubs, and faith-based organizations. Natural capital refers to the natural and environmental resources that exist within a community, such as water features, mountains, parks and woodlands, wildlife, and farmland. And lastly, cultural capital. This considers the values, norms, beliefs, and traditions that are part of the community or of a family, school, or group. They also include things such as art and books that have historical or cultural significance to a place. Examples of cultural capital include cultural events, festivals, libraries, or museums that maintain cultural or historical displays. It also includes art, food, music, and such that are unique to the area or to different racial or ethnic populations in the community. It also includes historical associations. So as you consider your project, what are the community assets available to you that could help you to accomplish this goal? Take some time now to think through and make note of the 7 assets in your community available to help you accomplish your goals. Thank you for listening.